Today, presenting Romeo and Juliet, it was written by one of the greatest writers of England. His name was William Shakespeare. Romeo and Juliet is one of his tragedies, and today 8-4 have done a great effort to entertain you today and present you this great play. I hope you enjoy it.
Neutral characters. Acting as Prince Carlos, Paul Peña. Acting as Paris, Ethan Lewis. Acting as Friar Lawrence, Danilo Díaz. Acting as Apothecary, Gabriel Capano.
House of Montague. Acting as Lord and Lady Montague, Emmanuel Carrasco and Ashley Juan. As Romeo, Juan Lizardo. Benvolio, Stephen Chung. Mercutio, Diego Sebastián Rodríguez. Abraham, Gianmarco Viñals. Baltasar, Samir Garib.
House Capulet. Acting as Lord and Lady Capulet, Johnny Colon and Deborah Kim. Acting as Juliet, Sofía Victoria Pimentel and Camille Baez. Acting as Tebal, Eric Reyes. Acting as Nurse, Auro Gando. Servant Peter, Mariane Musa. Samson, Ana Camila Félix. And Gregory, Diego Bautista.
Thank you. We hope you enjoyed. Please turn off your phone. Thank you.
Oh, misty eye of the mountain below. Keep careful watch of my brother's souls. And should the sky be filled with fire and smoke, keep watching over during the sun. Two households, both alike in dignity, in the fair Verona where we lay our scene. From ancient grudge break to new mutiny, where civil blood makes civil hands unclean. From forth the fatal loins of these two foes, a pair of star-crossed lovers take their life, whose misadventure piteous overthrows do with their death bury their parents' strife. The fearful passage of their death-marked love, and the continuance of their parents' rage, which but their children's end not could remove, is now the 2 hours traffic of our stage, the which if you with patience attend, what here shall miss, our toil shall strive to mend.
Here go one of my muscles. Draw if you be man. Gregory, remember thy washing blow.
Part fools, put up your swords. You know not what you do. What art thou, darling Israel's hands? Turn even brother, look upon that.
I do but keep thy peace. Put up thy sword and manage to part these men with me.
What sword are you to go out peace? I hate the world, as I also want to use and you. Have a tea, coward. Down with the Montague! Down with the Montague! Down with the Montague!
Enemies to peace, hear me! Throw your weapons to the ground and hear your prince. 3 evil bros have disturbed the quiet of our streets. If this shall ever happen again, your life shall pay the consequences of her feet of the peace. For this time, depart away.
Where is Romeo? I must find him. Oh, there he is. Good morning, cousin.
So young.
Why are you so sad?
I'm out of love. My heart belongs to Rosaline, but she have taken a vow of chastity.
My life is brilliant. My life is brilliant. My love is pure. I saw an angel, of that I'm sure. She smiled at me on the subway. She was with another man, but I won't lose no sleep on that, 'cause I've got a plan. You're beautiful. You're beautiful. You're beautiful. It's true. I saw your face in a crowded
Lord Capulet to ask for Juliet's hand by convincing her father.
Saturday morning, jumped out of bed, put on my best suit, got in my car, raced like a jet, all the way to you. Knocked on your door with heart in my hand to ask you a question, 'cause I know that you're an old-fashioned man. Yeah. Can I have your daughter for the rest of my life? Say yes, 'cause I need to know. You say I'll never get your blessing till the day I die. Tough luck, my friend, but the answer is no. Why you gotta be so rude? Don't you know I'm human too? Why you gotta be so rude? I'm gonna marry you anyway. Marry that girl. Marry you anyway. Marry that girl. Yeah, no matter what you say. Marry that girl. There will be a family. Why you gotta be so rude?
Tonight I'll do an all accustomed feast. Go, servant boy, go around the beautiful Verona and find those persons whose names are written there, and them to say, welcome to a precious day.
Oh, good afternoon, good fellow.
Good evening. I pray, can you read anything you see?
Senor Martino, his wife and daughters. Consi Aislinn and his virtual sisters. The lady widow of Vitruvio. Senor Placencio and his lovely nieces. Mercutio and his brother Valentine. My uncle Capulet, his wife and daughters. My fair niece Rosaline and Livia. Senor Valentino and his cousin Thibault. Lucia and the lovely Helena. Of our assembly, whither should they come?
Fetch Capulet house, and if you do not view the Montague's house, I pray, come and drink a cup of wine. Rise and marry.
At this same traditional feast of Capulet dines the fair Rosaline.
I'll go along, but only to rejoice in the beauty of my Rosaline.
Nurse, where's my daughter? Come forth to me.
Lamb, ladybird.
Who is this girl?
How now? Who calls?
Mother.
Madam, I am here. What is your will? Nurse, leave us a while. We must talk in a secret. Nurse, come back, though you may hear our counsel. Do you know my daughter's age?
I can put her age to another.
She's not yet 14.
I'll wish for King of my teeth, but I have them before. No, she's not yet 14.
Enough of this. I pray thee, hold thy peace. I pray thee, nurse, please stop.
I will stop. But though was the prettiest face ever, oh, that I'm ready to see you now. It's exactly what Lady Capulet has come to talk to Juliet about. Paris, a young nobleman of Verona, has asked Lord Capulet for Juliet's hand in marriage. Although they are rather half-hearted about agreeing because of Juliet's tender age, they do so if Juliet will give her consent. A man, young lady, such a man. Who is he, my lord?
Yes, there is no one in Verona who is more handsome. What say you? Can you try to like him? This night you shall behold him at our feast. Speak, Juliet. Can you try to love him?
I will look, mother, and I will try to like him. But looking can make me like him.
The Capulets prepare for their party, but they are not the only ones to discuss that evening's festivities.
What is it she gave church to the Capulets party? She may announce herself and her children on a party.
Tis not necessary to announce yourself. Let them measure us by what they will. We will dance a while and be gone.
Not I, my heart is too heavy for dancing.
Romeo, you love to dance. Still coop its wings and soar away.
I am too sore on the last heavy burden.
Come, put on this mask and one recognizes Montagues.
I mean, but it's not why I sent you to the Capulets party.
Why me?
I dreamt a dream. I dreamed that with this night to have an untimely death.
Dreams as inconsistent as the wind. Come, before it is too late to tempt the festivities.
If you insist on gentlemen.
Put on your mask and your dancing shoes.
You're welcome, gentlemen. I have seen the day when I wore a mask and whispered to the ladies' ear, but those days are long past. You're welcome, gentlemen. Come, musician. Everyone dance.
Which hold that man's hand.
I know not.
This place, boy, shall be a Montague. Fetch me a rape servant boy. Now, when you don't like it, I shall strike him dead.
Thibault, what do you storm so?
Uncle, this is Montague. Our building has come to another night.
You're very sick?
Just the same that Bill and Romeo.
Be calm, cousin. His reputation of Verona is institution virtuous and well-behaved youth.
Romeo finally has a chance to dance with the beautiful Juliet. He takes her hand and without a word, leads her to the center of the floor where they begin to dance.
I found a love for me. Darling, just dive right in. Follow my lead. I found a girl, beautiful and sweet. Well, I never knew you were the someone waiting for me. 'Cause we were just kids when we fell in love, not knowing what it was. I will not give you up this time. Darling, just kiss me slow. Your heart is all I own, and in your eyes you're holding mine. You between my arms, barefoot on the grass, singing to our favorite song. When you said you looked a mess, I whispered underneath my breath, you heard. darling, you. My dreams, I hope that someday I'll share her home. I found a love to carry more than just my secrets, to carry love, to carry children of our own. We are still kids, but we're so in love, fighting against all odds. Listening to our favorite song. When I saw you in that dress, looking so beautiful, I don't deserve this.
As they dance, both realize they have met their true love.
Her mother is the lady of the house and a good wife to this lady.
I thank you, honest gentlemen. Good night.
Oh, Romeo, Romeo, call good Mercutio. Come, blindness is love and best befits the dark.
Juliet retires to her room for the night now that the guests have all departed.
However, she can't sleep because she keeps thinking about the handsome young Romeo. She is distressed that the one she loves should belong to the family that is her family's enemy. She soon wanders out onto her balcony.
She doesn't realize that Romeo has returned to her home and hides below her in the garden.
She talks to the fairy stars in the heaven. See how silent her cheek could burn in hand. Oh, there I wear a glove upon the hand that I might touch that cheek.
Amy.
She speaks. Oh, speak again, bright angel.
O Romeo, Romeo, why art thou called Romeo? Deny thy father and refuse thy name, or will not be but sworn, my love, and I'll no longer be a Capulet.
Should I hear more, or should I speak of this?
At the time of my life, though I never felt like this before, yes, I swear it's a truth, and I owe it all to you.
'Cause I had the time of my life, and I owe it all to you.
so long. Now I finally found someone to stand by me.
We saw the writing on the wall as we felt this magical melody.
Now with passion in our eyes, there's no way we could disguise the secretly. So we take each other's hand, cause we seem to understand the urgency.
I think she gets this from me.
Just remember,
You're the one thing
I can't get enough of.
so I'll tell you something.
This could be love,
Because I had the time of my life. Oh, I never felt this way before. Yes, I swear it's a truth. And that's what I'll tell you. Yes, the time of my life.
and that's
Turns to every open door. Till I found the truth. And I owe it all to you.
It is agreed that Juliet will send a messenger to Romeo at 9 o'clock the next morning to find out what arrangements he has made for their wedding.
every night in my dreams I see you, I feel you. That is how I know you go on. Across the distance and spaces between us, you have come to show you go wherever you are, I believe that the heart does go once more. Open the door, and you're here in my heart, and my heart will go on and on.
Good morrow, Father.
Benedict, young son. So strange to see you awake so early. If not so, I think I hear it right. Has your Romeo not been back tonight?
That last is true.
God, what you see? Were you with Rosalind?
With Rosalind, my ghastly father, have a good at that name's charm.
Then speak clearly. What can you confess about this?
Then plainly know my heart's true love, being instead of beautiful Juliet, and her love is mine, and soon you will combine this love in marriage.
Holy Saint Francis, what shame have been here? Is Rosalind so soon forsaken? It is true that men lies on their eyes and not in their heart. Young warrior, and one I shall assist you in these festivities, that this may become your household full of rancor, each pure of love.
Let's go then, the sooner the better.
Hey, hey, wisely slow. Those who run stumble.
The
clock struck 9 when I did send nurse. In half an hour she promised to return. With love heralds should be taught, which 10 times light faster than the sunbeams. Why do you look so sad? Are the news sad? Tell me quickly, what's I see over marriage?
Have you permission to go to confession today?
I have.
Then go. There says Romeo to make you wife. Go to him.
Honest nurse, thank you.
As Juliet rushes to meet Romeo, he and the friar are discussing the upcoming marriage.
What a holiday is upon us. The last hours, this sorrow shy us not. This marriage is too swift. Someone should love more early. Let's consume the marriage.
Cause baby, everything you are is everything I need. You're everything to me. Baby, every single part is who you're meant to be. Cause you were meant for me, and you're everything I need.
Romeo, you take Juliet as your wife to protect her until your last breath.
I do.
And you, Juliet, you take Romeo as your husband to serve him until your last heartbeat.
I do.
Then I declare you man and wife.
After the marriage has been consumed, Romeo and Juliet depart, each to their own homes, for their marriage must remain a secret.
Mercutio and Benvolio are waiting for Romeo. It is a hot day, and Benvolio is concerned that tempers will also heat up if they are to meet a Capulet.
By my head, here comes a Capulet.
By my heel I care not.
Faith and belief and retreat when you're standing all alone with your dreams in the dark, never knowing what is real. In the shadows you meet, never knowing what is true. In the answers you seek, never knowing if faith she hears me. Faith stand near me, faith state clearly whether there will be another card. Retrieve us, time deceives us. Faith she hears us, but she doesn't listen very hard as she drifts through our lives, tossing points into the air. Watch them twist, watch them fall, turning hope into despair. Watch them twist, watch them fall, then she suddenly revives. Every dream that we've had, and we find ourselves alive. Believe me, faith stands near me, faith state clearly whether there will be another card. Receive us, time deceives us. The only moment in our lives that ever really matter great is now.
Gentlemen, good evening. A word in front of you.
Word and a blow.
Mercutio, you're always with Romeo.
Do you ridicule me? My sword shall make you dance.
We talk here in public. Here all eyes look at us.
Men's eyes were made to look. Let them look.
Romeo comes upon the Arguing man. He is full of joy, he has met and married the most beautiful girl in the world.
Buddy, you're a boy, make a big noise, playing in the street, gonna be a big man someday. You got mud on your face, you big disgrace, kicking your can all over the place, singing, we will rock you. We will rock you. Buddy, you're a young man, hard man, shouting in the street, gonna take
I am hurt. Go fetch a surgeon.
Hurt, man. The hurt can be that much.
Benvolio, help me to some house or I shall faint.
My very friend, hurt in my behalf. My reputation is stained.
Oh, Romeo, Romeo, brave Mercutio is dead.
This black taper begins to woe of others.
Here comes the fierce Tybalt back again.
Romeo is furious that Mercutio has been slain and that Tybalt will return as in triumph. He draws his sword, determined that either he, Romeo, or Tybalt shall join Mercutio in death.
Romeo and Tybalt fight. As a result, Romeo kills Tybalt.
Who began this fray?
O noble prince, I can uncover all. There lies the man, slain by young Romeo, who slew your kinsman, brave Mercutio.
Tybalt, my brother's child, oh, your blood is spilled.
Benvolio, who began this fray?
Benvolio tells the prince the story. He begins with Tybalt's taunts, how Romeo refused to fight, then how Mercutio began fighting and was slain. He told how Tybalt fled and then came back and was soon fighting with Romeo. And then as Tybalt fell, Romeo fled.
This is the truth, or let Benvolio die.
I beg for justice, Prince. Romeo still Tybalt. Romeo must not live.
Not Romeo. By this word, he had to honor his friend's death.
I will be deaf to pleading and excuses. Let Romeo go out in haste out of Verona, or else where he is found, that hour should be his last. Bear away these bodies.
My son, my son.
The good priest will show mercy by pardoning those that kill.
So is Romeo's inner struggle, the accusing Capulets, and the defending Montagues represented in this song.
Just killed a man, put a gun against his head, pulled my trigger, now he's dead. Mama, life had just begun, but now I've gone and thrown it all away. Mama, didn't mean to make you cry. If I'm not back again this time tomorrow, carry on, carry on. Doesn't really matter. Too late, my time has come. Sent shivers down my spine, body's aching all the time. Goodbye, everybody. I've got to go. Gotta leave you all behind and face the truth. Mama, I don't wanna die. Sometimes wish I'd never been born at I see a little silhouette of a man. Scaramouche, Scaramouche, will you do the fandango?
Mamma mia, let me go. Beelzebub has a devil put a sack on me. On me. On me. So you think you can stop me and spit my eye? So you think you can love me and leave me to die? Oh, baby, can't do this to me, baby. Just gotta get out, just gotta get right out of anyone can see. Nothing really matters. Nothing really matters.
When Julia first hears about the tragedy, she is torn between grief for Tybalt and horror that it was her husband who has killed him.
But when she hears the full story, her love for Romeo overcomes all her doubts.
Romeo knows he must obey the prince, but he also knows that he can never go on living without Juliet. He sends word to her that he will meet her one last time before he must leave the city of Verona. He goes to her and finds her in the garden waiting for him.
Will you be gone?
Be gone and live.
Oh, now be gone. More light and light it grows.
Madame,
Nurse.
your lady mother's coming to your chamber.
So, then let they in and light out. Oh, shall we ever meet again?
How about not? Farewell.
Daughter, are you up?
Juliet's mother comes to tell her that she has joyous news. She says that the next Thursday morning, the gallant young Paris is going to make Juliet his bride. Juliet bursts into tears. Soon her father arrives and neither parent can understand her unhappiness. They assume she must be mourning the death of her cousin, Tybalt.
Wife, have you delivered to her our decree?
Aye, sir, but she will have none of it.
She will have none of it? She didn't thank you, unworthy as she is, with her, you have found her such a gentleman.
Good father, I beseech you on my knees. Hear me with patience.
You stubborn wretch, hear me. Get into church on Thursday or never look me in the face.
What could this deafness that my whole life I have dread? What could this deafness with these voices in my head? What could this deafness if this prattle I must hear? If I were blind, I'm sure they wouldn't disappear.
Did you really want to believe what you're saying? Did you really want to be here alone? Have I interrupted a moment to play while your life's decaying, your sins are they weighing, while you've been carving your stone all on your own?
God in heaven bless her. You're to blame, my lord, to rage at her like that.
Hold your tongue, go!
Calm yourself, you're upset.
Day, night, work, play, my thought having to her matched to a gentleman of noble parentage. Then to have her answer, I'll not wait, I'm too young, I cannot love. I'll pray I'll not forgive you. If you don't wed Paris, you cannot house with me. I'm not joking. You might beg, starve, die in the streets. I'll never acknowledge you. Believe this!
Is there no pity that sees my grief? Oh, sweet mother, cast me not away. Delay this marriage for a month, for a week.
Talk not to me, for I not speak a word. Do as you will, for I have done with you.
Juliet is in agony over the situation that has been created. She seeks comfort from her nurse, who suggests that she might as well marry Paris, as Romeo will never be able to return to Verona.
Juliet decides to visit Friar Lawrence and tells her nurse it is to pay for forgiveness. In reality, she also has a solution to her problem, for if he doesn't, she has decided to kill herself. Julie goes to ask Friar Lawrence how she might be ready for the coming marriage to Paris. She pleads with him and threatens to kill herself with a knife if he cannot help her.
Oh, Juliet, I know your grief. Strain my wits. Hold daughter, I do have the spy of hope. If you dare, I shall give you a remedy.
Oh, bid me do anything rather than marry Paris, and I'll do it without fear or doubt.
Go to your home. Give consent to marry Paris at 9 o'clock. You shall drink of this vial. You shall be stiff, like if you were dead. You shall keep going to 2 to 14 hours. And I shall let Romeo know from my letters. Now, let you strong, child.
Farewell, dear father.
Julia returns to her home and begins preparations for her wedding. Her parents are pleased that she seems willing to marry Paris.
Good night, get you to bed and rest, for thou hast need.
Farewell. Only God knows when we shall meet again. Romeo. I drink to thee.
It is soon morning and Paris is about to arrive. Lady Capulet sends nurse to awaken Juliet and prepare her for her bridegroom.
Nurse, go awaken Juliet. Make haste. The bridegroom is come up. Juliet! Juliet! What? Not a word! Help! Help! My lady's dead! What is the matter? Oh, look! Oh, heavy day! Oh, my only child, my only life. Revive, look up, for I will die with you. Help! Help! Go help!
Have you, for Juliet, for her bridegroom is come.
She's dead! Deceased!
Let me see. Let me see her. She's cold. Her joints are stiff. Death lies on her like untimely frost on the sweetest flower of the field.
Is the bride ready to go to church?
Ready to go, but never to return. Oh, son, right before your wedding, death having taken her away.
Oh, cruel, cruel fate. No love in life, but love in death.
Juliet's body is prepared for burial. While the nurse is weeping over the death of her young mistress, she suddenly remembers Romeo and realizes she must get a message to him. Simply, she wants to know, come quick, your Ulysses is dead and needs to be buried tomorrow.
The friar has also written to Romeo, telling him of the plan that would prevent Juliet from marrying Paris.
The friar hears of the nurse's message, but feels sure his message has already reached Romeo.
But things don't always work out as planned. The friar's messenger had problems and his message never reached Romeo.
Romeo, immersed in grief, has decided to take his life. Remembering the shop of a poor apothecary, he decides to buy poison and end his misery.
Apothecary, apothecary, hear my plea.
Who calls so loud?
Come hither, man, I see thee appear. Here I have 40 ducats to have a dram of poison.
Such mortal drugs I have, but in Monturos of his statue and would not orders them.
Famine is in your cheeks, stark and oppression starts in your eyes. But then may not pure, but break it and take this.
So hot, your will, I'm caught, your skin, so wet, like lace on sweat. I hear you calling and it's needles and pins. I wanna hurt you just to hear you screaming my name. Don't wanna touch you, but you're
but not my will consents.
I pay your poverty, but not your will. Come on, Poison, let's go to the Juliet's grave, where I must leave thee.
Upon arriving at the churchyard, Romeo finds Paris kneeling by Juliet's bed.
I wish not to fight you. Enough blood has been spilled. Have it your way then.
And so the two men who both love Juliet begin fighting. But Romeo is too good of a swordsman and soon slays Paris.
Romeo feels that this is the very least he can do. As he turns, he sees his beloved body.
Oh, my love, my wife, they have taken your breath, yet he had no on your beauty. Here, I will remain. Oh, through apothecary, thy drugs are quick. With a kiss, I died. Yeah, my love.
What's here? A cup closed in my true love's hand. Love, poison has been his timeless end. He has drunk all and left no friendly drop for me after.
I dreamed a dream in time gone by, when hope was high and life worth living. I dreamed that love would never die. I prayed that God would be forgiving. Then I was young and unafraid, and dreams were made and used and wasted. There was no ransom to be paid, no sun unsung, no wine untasted. But the tigers come at night, with their voices soft as thunder, as they tear your hopes apart, and they turn your dream to Still I dream he come to me, and we would live years together. But there are dreams that cannot be, and there are storms we cannot weather.
Search, seek, and know how this foul murder comes.
Look how our daughter bleeds.
Capulets, Montagues, see what scourge is upon you. All are punished.
O brother Montague, give me thy hand, for no more I can demand. As shall Rome by his lady our amity.
A pair of star-crossed lovers take their life, and thus with death bury their parents' strife.
Go hence, you have more chocolate, may sad things, some should be pardoned, some punished.
For never was a story of more woe than this of Juliet and her Romeo.